Kim, 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 Kim. Dun, Kim, 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 Kim.
Hello, I'm Kim Sorensen, and I am the middle school language arts teacher at the Charter School of Morgan Hill. Today's topic is one that stumps most people, even the very articulate and highly educated. These two words are most likely the most commonly confused terms in the English language. I am talking about the irregular verbs lie and lay. But I don't think that people struggle with these because they're so impossible. They're not really, but it does take a little practice. Let's start with lay. Lay is a transitive verb, which means it must have a direct object. Incidentally, when I was in school, I always got intransitive and transitive confused until I realized that a transitive verb transfers its action onto an object. Anyway, the word lay means to put or to place. It's something you do to something else. I lay my pencil down, meaning I place or put my pencil down. Or, the boy lays his computer on the sidewalk foolishly. He places it there. Lie is an intransitive verb, meaning it does not have a direct object. To lie means to recline. After work, I lie on the couch, exhausted. So to recap, lay means to put or place. Lie means to recline. This is easy to remember because lay has a long A sound, and so does place. Also, lie has the long I sound, and so does recline. No problem, right? So why does everyone struggle with this? Well, remember, I said these were irregular verbs, so they don't conjugate like a regular verb. The past tense of lay, to put or place, is laid. Today I lay my pencil down, and yesterday I laid my pencil down. Or, last week, the boy foolishly laid his computer on the ground. You know this, especially if you think of chickens. The chicken laid the eggs. She placed them, through some effort, into the nest. Here's where it gets confusing. We all know that English is wacky, and if only the past tense of lie, meaning to recline, was lied, just like the verb lie that means to tell an untruth, then there would be no problem. But sadly, that is not the case. The past tense of lie is, are you ready for this? Lay. Yes, the past tense of the verb that means recline looks identical to the present tense of that other verb that means to put or to place. Ugh. So it is, today I lie on the couch exhausted. Yesterday, I lay on the couch. What can I say? Teaching is rather exhausting. Now in the past, I have lain around for many evenings. Yes, lain, L-A-I-N. It sounds weird, right? Well, that's because so many people use these verbs incorrectly that we become accustomed to hearing the incorrect form. I mean, how many of you tell your dogs to lay down? Since the command would be in present tense, that makes no sense. You are telling your dog to pick himself up and put himself on the floor. No wonder he doesn't listen to you. Tell him to lie down and see if you have better results. Maybe your dog is a grammarian. Other places we see lay and lie used incorrectly are on TV and in music. Eric Clapton, my absolute favorite performer of all times, has a song with the refrain, "Lay down, Sally." Unless he's asking someone else to pick her up and place her in his arms, Mr. Clapton is one of the legion who use this verb wrong. Just to review, lay means to put. Chickens lay eggs, you lay your keys on the table. The present tense of lay is obviously lay, and the past is laid. In the past, my chickens laid eggs. Yesterday, you laid your keys on the table. And the past participle is also laid. Chickens have laid eggs for thousands of years, if not longer. Every day you have laid your keys on the table. Lie means to recline. The present tense is obviously lie. I lie on the couch. But the past tense is lay. Yesterday, I lay on the couch. The past participle of lie is lain. I have lain on the couch many times. Remember, it sounds really odd to people because it's so rarely conjugated correctly. But, you know, you can turn the tide. You can rise up against lazy grammar and bother to learn and then use the correct form. You can unite against the forces of bad grammar. Seriously, though, don't be discouraged if you have to look it up to check. You're ahead of most people already by realizing that these two tricky verbs are out there waiting to trip you up. Phew. I think I'm going to lay my camera down and go lie on my couch. See you next time. Until then, be good, be well, and be happy.
K-I-M Kim Productions.